Well, now you messed up. You were listening to the Micro Machines podcast, and this week we have a special episode about the Battle of the Bulge group build we've been running since September of 2022. This week we will be running through some of the competition entries and judging them. But before we get to that, shall we go through some introductions?
I think so. So you got me, Callum, from New Zealand, and I've just got a glass of water at the moment. Yeah, I'm a bit boring today.
I'm Jack, broadcasting from the juice bed. Also got a glass of water.
I'm Dennis, broadcasting from the Juice recording studio, and I have an MRAP with me.
I'm Ezra in New Mexico with some vanilla cream wafer crackers.
What the fuck?
I am Garrison in Kansas, and I have some coffee, but my stupid ass cat decided to knock it over. So
Good
I've
job,
just got
Pat.
some extra thin.
That's us.
Yep. Okay.
That's us.
Yeah, Jesus. All right, well, let's kick it off with the first entry from Jack's Hobby Station.
Oh,
Sorry.
dude, I love that. That camo is beautiful. I love it.
Oh, I thought some of us was going to read it. They can
Matt,
they
go
can
back.
watch.
Go back. I'll do it. Dennis. I'll do it.
Use your
Right.
use your voice.
The other Garrison, Ezra, shut the fuck up. Right. So, first entry we have from Jack's Hobby Station. He has done a standalone armor. It is a 48 scale M4A376 Sherman. And his submission notes for his build is here's Hobby Boss's 148 M4A376 Sherman. It's a meh kit. It has good details, excluding cast textures, and the fit was mostly okay. I painted it using Tamiya paints and used Woodland Scenic Snow to add snow. And for the crew, I used some figs from Tamiya. So, shall we have a look at what it looks like?
Yes, we shall. Look at that. I will say one thing that stood out to me when we were looking at these submissions is that I did not even know that you could get this kit in 48 scale. It is cool to see like the M4A3s without the muzzle brake. I'll say they just look better.
Yeah, I think they look better. Yeah. Although, I prefer... I like no muzzle brake, but I like the horizontal rather than the vertical, but that's just me. I do like what he tried with this kit. I do like the front plate that he's put on the front slope and the mud effects around it. They look pretty good. And I do like the powdered snow on it. I think he did a really good effect with that.
Fresh snow, yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm a big fan of the whitewash. That's a cool pattern. I like how he did it. It definitely looks like something that you might have had guys with a mixture of air guns and paintbrushes in the field applying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely makes a nice what-if scheme.
Holy crap, his light guards are good.
Yeah, they look pretty good, eh?
Jack's Hobby Station, shout out to you for getting in-scale light guards in 48 scale.
Even in 35th, it's difficult enough, you know?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I wonder where those came from. Are those out of the
Those
kit?
are, I think the kit, because Hobby Boss gives you photo etch.
Oh, okay.
Well, Jack, very well done.
Yep.
Congratulations.
It's a
Thank you.
good submission. Up next, we have Jefferson Lawing, I don't know, aka
You're going to have to edit that bit out.
yeah, aka Bubba145 on the Discord. So he has done an armor diorama. The diorama name is Jagdpanther 134 near. Oh fuck! Why do I always end up having to pronounce
This one's on you,
shit?
Callum.
The Dom Buchenbach. Close enough.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah,
So-
no, you did. You killed that.
Yeah. So in his submission notes, he has written Tamiya 1 to 35th scale Jagdpanther with frail model tracks, value gear stowage, photo etch from Edard. Decals are painted on with stencils. Ooh, can't wait to see that. Figures are Ardennes resin figures. Jagdpanther 134 is a TD used in the Battle of the Bulge in the area of Dom Buchen.
Go ahead.
Fuck.
Say it. Say the word, Cal.
Dom Buchenbach. Add a bit of phlegm with it.
My man.
Buchenbach.
The scheme of the camouflage was looked over and suspected to be red oxide and not the red brown used earlier. photo images showing several wrecks of Jagdpanthers in the area we used for this. Let's have a look.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
That looks amazing. That is a great
Look at
Jagdpanther.
those figures.
Those figures are really good. I love the base as well. I like how the base is slightly narrower than the tank, but it looks really good.
I love like that camo scheme he's got going on.
Yeah, that
How it flows good. Looks like it's actually field applied. Like good shit.
yeah.
Yeah. For real.
Love the snow and
Yeah.
slush effects as well. It's looking really good.
Yeah, well done. I remember this is one of the first submissions we got, and when I saw it, I thought, wow, this is definitely setting the standard for sure.
I know. The worst bit was I just finished my Jagdpanther and then he started showing this off and I just felt insecure.
Good stuff, man. And those figures too. How you painted the white on their little tunics.
I
That's
agree.
real nice.
Yeah, that is a very good looking diorama there. Okay, so from Seraph Sadik, that's his Instagram handle. He has done a standalone armor. The name of it is King Nothing in Ardennes. And his submission notes, a 1 to 72nd Tiger 2 kit from Revell. The model was painted only using brushes, weathered with oils and acrylic paints. Dennis,
And
go.
look at that. Wow. Oh, well. I will just say, for 1 to 72, I did not think this was 1 to 72 at first when this was first posted in submissions. I thought this was 1 to 35.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Frankly, this is just incredible. I mean, he's got all the effects right on the tracks. The camouflage is... I'm surprised that this was painted a brush. It's so precise. It's so well balanced. I mean, normally when you have brush painting, you run the risk of seeing things like, anywhere from brush strokes to the colors looking too garish. But no, Sarah Sadik, you absolutely nailed this one. And yeah, shout out to you. What a
I
great
almost want
submission.
to ask him about his technique because this
Yeah.
is very well done.
Honestly, man.
Yeah. Like the way he's managed to get the two colors on the barrel as well,
Yeah.
doing the wavy pattern
Mhm.
underneath, that looks great. Even the machine, like the thing that makes it look 35th for me is having the machine gun on the roof.
Oh,
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Like usually you don't see that in 72nd or anything like that. So no, you wouldn't believe that this is 72nd.
See, Revell should be having this guy make the kits.
Yeah. Ezra, do you have anything to say about it?
Oh yeah, it's probably one of the best 1/72nd scale builds I've seen, like ever. The
That is high
camo was
praise.
just beautiful.
That's saying something considering you're a judge that goes to many shows.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say, if anyone would see a lot of 1 to 72 scale stuff, it would be you.
Yeah, like I think the thing that stands out the most to me is the green.
The green is nice. That's a really good tone.
And
Yeah.
good streaking, too.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
it has that like perfect faded but not overly weathered look.
Yeah. The rusted
Just-
exhaust on the back looks really good.
Yes. Just the overall streaking for that scale. It's really hard to do it that small.
Totally.
Everything he did in this is just hard to do in that scale. And he
Yeah.
just nailed it.
Yeah, I've tried 72nd armor. I gave up quick.
Good on you, man.
Yep, that is
Yeah,
a very good build.
congratulations.
And it's a Revell kit too.
Yeah.
Okay, who's next? Okay, so this is from James Skiffins. He is one of the hosts of the Just Making Conversation podcast. So his one is currently unfinished, but depending on, he might get it. He's not in the competition, but if he gets it finished before I finish editing, I'm just going to shoehorn it in. So for now, we've just got his sort of work in progress on it. But yeah. So if we go back,
Ooh, look at
Those
that.
bricks are nice.
so he is building a Tamiya 35th scale M8 Greyhound. So this is what it looks like so far, but he said he will be working on it this weekend. So if he finishes it, in post editing, I'll just shoehorn it in somewhere so we can see the final product. But for the moment, this is what he sent. We have seen the interior, and he has fully scratch built the interior for this, right down to putting ammo racks and putting shells in. He was finding out which way the shells went in so we could put them in accurately. The interior looks amazing, and I can't wait to see this thing finished. I think he's doing one hell of a good job on it.
Right on.
Looking good, James.
Yeah, I do like that brick wall. Brick wall at
Yeah,
the top
that's
left.
cool. I like that.
That's nice.
I'm loving the layout. This is going to be sweet. I like how that brick wall kind of slopes against where the edges of the diorama.
Yeah, that looks awesome. So, yeah, so far it's just a work in progress. He was a bit late with it, but he's got reasons which are totally fine. If he does finish it, I'll shoehorn it in. If not, we'll see it in a later episode because I think he's going to do one hell of a good job with it.
Oh, it definitely deserves like a mention at least.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Alrighty, and who do we have next? Floki.
Hey,
Hey.
it's
Our
our
boy
friend.
Floki.
Clint.
So the only dedicated figure diorama, he has named it Defeat, and he has used New World miniatures.
Right on, right on.
And let's go
Oh,
with
look at that.
Jack.
Ooh.
Jack, you go first.
I go first.
Yep, go first.
All right. That figure painting is clean as hell. Look at that. The light gray, the shadows on that.
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
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 that light
Just-
grey jacket just looks amazing.
Right. And it's the first thing your eye sees. It's the brightest color in this scenery here, and it just keeps your eye there.
Yeah, absolutely.
One thing that stood out to me is obviously the figures are amazing, but then looking at the scenery, he's added things like the grass, the puddles, the jerry cans.
That grass
And
is
the
really
other
well
things-
done.
Everything's strewn out in the grass just adds so much to it, and definitely that those little details make this. It's deceptive because at first you think it's just a diorama with two guys walking in it, but then you realize there's so much going on here.
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing you can just look at for a long time.
Yeah. Especially with it's not overbearing. You don't have so much going on.
For sure.
Just enough that it's like realistic, and then you got that, like y'all said, the elevation shift and the muddy water, like, is splendid.
Yeah. The balance in this piece is incredible.
Yeah,
And to do it in such a small scale, like
yeah,
a small area.
yeah. And like even you see the way that the figures are placed, like with the name of it being Defeat, just the way they're walking just gives a whole story of what's clearly they're they're retreating and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's telling a story just by the way they walk. So I think that's
Exactly,
really
which
cool.
That is neat.
Well done, Floki.
Yeah, good on you, dude. Great job.
Great job.
Okay, so we have from Michael an armor diorama. It is labeled Mine, All Mine, and his submission notes is M18 from Airfix, the MP Man figure from
Body.
Body, yep. Jerry cans from Tamiya, and boxes and crates from Unknown Brand. Everything else is scratch built.
Ooh, look at that.
It's so intricate.
Yeah,
I love all the mines.
Y'all, dude, that stockpile is lovely.
yeah. So he has done a diorama of an M18 Hellcat, and I think my favorite bit, to be honest, is the power lines.
Power lines are nice.
Yeah,
They look really good. When you watch this, if you do, please let us know what you use for the power lines.
Yeah.
yeah,
'Cause I'm really curious.
Hell, I want to know what they use for the mines. That looks, those just having all of those there together is awesome.
yeah.
I think my favorite bit, you can't see it too well, but that figure ties it all together.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
least for me.
Oh, the MP back there? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just got the name. Nice.
Mine's, yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh. I like that. That's a good
But
play on words.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
That's good.
Why'd that take us so long?
Because
know,
we're not that
so-
smart.
No.
I do like
Wait.
the whitewash on the M18 as well. That looks really cool.
Oh, yes.
Oh, of course.
It really breaks up the pattern of the silhouette of that M8 in my opinion.
Yeah, and it also shows if you look at it from a distance, it starts to blend in with the background. You got the slush and the grass and stuff.
It's effective.
Yeah, it blends it in really well. So you show just how well the camo works, but also breaks up the lines. And yeah, I think this is really cool.
I love it.
Well
It's a
done.
very realistic and intricate model.
Great job, man.
Yeah, congrats.
Right. So we were also running a competition where you could win first, second, or third. What were the prizes again? Who wants to tell?
I don't remember.
First prize is a Hobby Boss T. Garrison, what's the designation for that special Pershing?
My guy, I'm like a M26 fanatic.
T26E4 or something like that.
Some shit like that, yeah.
It's the long barrel Pershing from Hobby Boss. So you get that for first place. For second place, it's a bunch of 3D printed stuff from me and my printer. Mostly spent ammunition rounds. And then third place prize is going to be a bunch of decals from the MMP.
Some special MMP decals. So we have narrowed it down. We did a point scoring system and we all agreed and whatnot. So third place goes to Copperhead Makes Models. He made a standalone armor of an M8 Greyhound. His submission notes is Tamiya 1 to 35th scale M8 Greyhound and MMP special figures and stowage. So
AliExpress.
AliExpress.
My man.
clearly he watches us.
Yes.
Taking notes.
Ooh,
This is what
Look
he's
at
done.
that.
So he's got a very nice M8 Greyhound. My personal favourite bit about this is the snow caught with the chains in the tyres.
it's a very nice touch.
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks realistic.
Yeah,
It does.
absolutely.
It's a
And you
nice
don't see many
build-up.
people doing that either.
No. So I'm also loving the figures. The jackets and whatnot are painted really well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The antennas look good. The stowage is real nice. The little bit of snow packed on top of the Greyhound also.
Yeah. So this is just one hell of a standalone. Making me jealous.
Splendid work.
Yep. So
The
Yeah.
chains on the
I
tires.
want it.
yeah. Yeah.
For me, it's the chains on the tires.
Yeah,
110%.
that's just it's that detail that just chef's kiss.
The
So
interior as well.
yep, I think he built an interior for it as well.
Yeah, I don't think that kit comes with an interior.
Not really.
A little bit, but not much.
Yeah, like
Not enough to count.
yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Really, yeah.
Copperhead, you will be receiving a bunch of MMP themed decals from me, the decal guy. They should be. You should have one of us reaching out to you for your details pretty soon.
So hope you enjoy.
Congratulations, buddy.
When you do get them, post it on social, tag us in it, let us know that you received them, let us know what you think of them, and yeah. So enjoy.
Really good job.
Congrats.
Yeah.
So up next in second place, Wolf Scale Models, aka Christian. So he has done an armor diorama. It is named Mount Up, and his notes are: Sherman is an old artillery Sherman is old artillery. Tracks from the box figures are plastic Tamiya, including heads. Stowage built myself. Trees built myself from chopsticks, asparagus fern, and woodland scenic flock.
Nice.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, yeah.
Jesus.
And yeah, he did one hell of a good job on this one.
And if you've seen the picture he based it off of, it's like,
Hang
bam.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he took it out of the picture.
I wish he had done the jumbo with it at the same time, but beggars and choosers.
I didn't realize all the the figures were just out of the box. Were they out of the box?
Yeah,
What did you say?
they're Tamiya ones.
They're Tamiya ones, and then it's an old artillery kit.
Yeah.
He did very good with not that much high end products.
Yeah. That's what I like about it. It's just whatever's lying around sort of thing is what he's done.
But it really doesn't look like that.
No, the streaking effects on the tank are amazing. I love
Yeah.
For
them.
me, it's
So are the black stars too. Like
yeah.
a lot of people just throw the white ones on there,
Yeah,
but he goes the extra mile, and he went the extra mile,
Yeah.
and really got it.
And if you
He's
want to
really a
try and
master at that snow too.
and if you want to try and correct him on historical accuracy, please do it on our Discord. We want to watch and have a giggle.
We'll make a special episode just for that.
Yeah. But yeah, otherwise the trees look amazing. Everything just looks amazing. It's a really well done kit.
Yeah,
Great job, Christian.
Yeah, good.
blew my
Congrats.
mind.
So again, we'll get in
Yes.
touch with you. So, in first place, and this was kind of a unanimous vote. So it is an armor diorama by Martin Drayton, aka MD Scale Models. The name is This Don't Work, and his submission notes: Tamiya Jagdpanzer 4 with scratch built interior, 3D printed tracks by SC
SC3D.
Yep. Dragon M3A1 and Tamiya M8, both kitted with a combo of value gear and legend stowage. Figures by Alpine Miniatures, Tamiya and CFM. Farmhouse scratch built from XPS foam and balsa wood.
Keep in mind when you view this, he did this as a flight attendant in hotels.
Yes.
So that this guy got all the talent. So he based it
Jesus.
off a rather famous photo. That is of a Jagdpanzer 4 that has been knocked out, and written on it by soldiers wrote, "This don't work, Spearhead caught it, too bad." And as you can see, he's put the reference photo and he's taken his own photo, put it black and white, put it side by side, and also color. And yeah, this thing, he did the house. The house is amazing. He did fully scratch built, and he managed to copy it exact from the photo. You could spend hours looking at this diorama, to be honest.
Yeah.
And
There's kind of too many things going on here to choose any specific reason. Even
There's
in his figures,
layers
look
to
at his
it.
figures.
yeah, like the half track is amazing. The M8 is absolutely amazing. I love the stowage he's done. The figures are incredible. Like, he even went as far as on the bottom right corner there, the Jagdpanzer. When they blow up, the paint from the heat of the explosion makes the paint peel off, and he's managed to replicate that. Like, that is
How do you do that?
that is next level. How did he think about that? Like, seriously.
How is that How do you even do that technique?
We'll have to find out by him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he
I
used.
ask him.
I think he like layered the paint on a bit thick and used paper to peel it back, sort of. I think,
Maybe, yeah.
but
I will say, just the fact that he did this in the conditions that he was working in, going all over the place and being, probably half the time this was built out of a hotel room.
yeah,
Just
It's so
ridiculous.
much
How
Blows
do you
my
do it? How do you do it?
yeah. Like, seriously, this is incredible what he's managed to do in his constrictions. Like, seriously.
And in the time limit, too, because he didn't start right away.
No, he started late. Like, he was
Yeah.
about a month late.
And he scratch built the entire interior for that Jagdpanzer.
Yeah,
he?
entirely. Yes.
Not only that, but look at the ring on the Greyhound. There's numbers on the ring.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus. And he's scratch built some shells to put in the ready rack.
Oh, crazy.
Those two figures at the bottom center, I mean, the two guys standing, that he got those. Those, you could put a black and white photograph there, and you would think that those are real guys.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like, that's phenomenal.
Well, that's a well-deserved Persian coming your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what he does with it.
yeah.
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 Yeah, so MD, Martin, hopefully you'll watch this. We'll be in contact with you shortly to find out where to send it. And, as before, when you get it, post it on socials and all that, tag us in it, let everyone know where you got it from, and yeah.
Congratulations, dude.
Yeah,
Well deserved.
congratulations, man.
Very
That-
well deserved.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
And if you want to participate in another group build, I'm sure you'll win that one as well.
Oh God, can you imagine what you do for the shall
The
we?
next one.
We'll just
The
be like
next one.
first, second, and third, and then his own prize.
Yeah, he gets his
Honestly,
own
that's-
category.
But yeah, good job, mate. Good job.
Yeah, shout out to you. Now, what do we have here?
So we
Ah,
put in our own. We did our own group builds because, of course, we wanted to. Garrison, go for it.
All right. So this is my little submission. As stated, recreational, not for competition. This is called Moments Before Disaster, and it's an armor diorama. So the Fewer Grenadier Brigade was a committed piecemeal to the fighting near Bastogne. One of its battle groups attacked the U.S. 80th Division in Heidershed, Luxembourg on Christmas Eve of 1944. It suffered significant losses in the fighting, including a Stug G3 and 2 SD KFC 251 half-tracks. All Germans were killed in action.
Look
And,
at that.
Yeah.
This is it.
Nice.
The
Not
facial hair.
only... Oh, yes, that was a lot of fun to do. Adding that facial hair was... I know I'm going to get flack from some people because they're going to be like, oh, the German army never allowed it, which usually, and they probably didn't, but I mean, if you're in a line company like that and you know, like, your next day, maybe your last, like, you're going to be warm, you're going to want to be comfortable as possible, and part of that is, facial hair.
Yeah, who's pulling out a razor
Yeah,
when every day could be your last, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
and also at that time,
But,
it was the coldest winter they'd ever had, so chances are, like, you just freeze the blade to your face.
Probably. You wouldn't feel it. You wouldn't feel it cutting into your cheek because you're so numb.
Well, actually, all you'd need to do is, like, wet the beard, let it freeze, and then you can just break it off.
Yeah,
God.
snap it off. Cut it with a saw.
Oh,
Well, this
well,
is-
thanks. I don't want to think about that.
I use the Dragon SDKFZ 251/17 OFS D with a 2 cm autocannon. It's used for mainly anti-aircraft purposes. There were very few of these made. I think there's like 17 in total or 18 in total used in the war. But one of them fought there at Heidershed, and the box art there is actually a real picture, like moments before the picture was taken. It's knocked out and whatnot. But I made these figures to be at their line of departure just before they head off to that final battle that would set their fate. And all figures are from AliExpress.
Well done, Garrison. It was a treat getting to see you put this together.
For sure.
Thank you. It was a blast. It was my first full build here at the new house. So
Nice. It's a good way to start it off.
thank you. Ezra.
Oh, hello. Okay. This is my 1/100 scale Zvezda M4 Sherman. The diorama name is Peekaboo. And I pretty much just built the Sherman straight out of the box, except I just added some concrete armor and stowage to the back. And then, of course, the base was all scratch built. And it was my first time, doing water effects. So that was kind of fun.
That is not 1/100, you liar. That's 1/35. Come on.
I wish.
Come on, Ed.
It could pass for sure. That is
Yeah.
holy
Yeah.
shit.
Good
Thank
lord.
you, guys. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it came out. I love the Air ID panel on the back. I think the concrete has a nice uniform but textured look.
Oh, it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's
That looks amazing.
what'd you
It's
use
very
for the
good.
concrete?
I used plastic card and then added a small bit of putty on top of that and then just textured it.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
And that's what. How big is this whole diorama? Like
Oh, probably like
approximately
3 inches long.
huge.
Massive.
Absolutely average.
You have so much space to work with. Wow.
Yeah.
That
Well,
I'd be pleased with that size.
What a humble diorama.
Thank you. I'm honestly very happy with how it came out.
As you should. be.
You should
Wow.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the little
Are you gonna take this to
overhang.
any shows?
Absolutely.
Good.
I love the little overhang on the road where it overhangs the water.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
was well done.
yeah,
The
that looks really cool.
variation in rain is very good for such a small
Yeah.
size.
Thank
You got that a lot better in 1/100 scale than I got mine in 35th. It's just
Oh,
mind
thank
blowing.
you.
Yeah, really, honestly.
Thank you. I mean, the
Oh, look at
water.
the snow on the barrel.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't even see that, dude.
I just noticed that.
Fucking A, man. Killing the game.
Ezra.
Oh, thank you. The only thing I wish I could have changed was have the snow levitating a tiny bit above the water. But
I know what you mean.
Yeah, but honestly,
Oh, yeah.
dude, like,
Yeah.
well done.
thank you.
Yeah,
Really
very,
appreciate it.
very good.
And last and least, me.
Oh, shut up.
So I've done a standalone because I'm not good at bases. So mine's called Winter Grouch. So it is a Tamiya early Sturmpanzer for Brumbar. Brumbar literally translates to grouch, hence the name. It is with a 3-color ambush camouflage underneath a worn whitewash, and the effect is it's just gone through a light snowstorm.
Well, let's see her.
Ooh,
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
that snow is crisp.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
it.
So that's the AK micro balloons. You know, the stuff I was inhaling last episode.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
a light snowstorm at the workbench.
yeah, pretty much. So I've used white enamel paint for doing the whitewash. That way I can use thinner to fade it in areas, and then chipping fluid to properly chip it in others. So you get a sort of variation in the whitewash.
That's
Right on.
crazy.
One thing that really stood out to me about your whitewash column was that it covers the whole tank, yet you can really make out, especially from a distance, the overall base camouflage scheme underneath it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, because I was
Very well
Very
done.
nice.
yeah, because initially it like completely covered it, and you couldn't really tell, so you just had to strategically thin it out in areas. Because I wanted to show what the original camouflage underneath it was without destroying the effect of the whitewash. So,
Right.
but yeah, I will say one of the side skirts is hiding a little secret, and that's the fact that one of the return rollers disappeared. No
no.
idea
Just
where
a
it went.
minor thing. Minor thing.
Yeah, it's just I picked up the little container that had all the loose bits and put them back, and I was one short. No idea where the hell it went. So instead, I used one of the road wheels from my Mark IV tadpole that I had left over, because
God.
it's similar enough dimensions that from a distance you don't notice it, and the pattern inside is oddly similar.
Well, shit. There you
So
go.
it's like
Callum,
close enough.
Don't worry,
I'm
you'll
gonna
find it
notice
in like a
now.
year or so.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It'll turn off.
Callum's
You'll
out
go
here
to sweep
doing,
your. Go ahead.
Callum's out here doing West Coast customs on a broom bar.
But yeah, I will say my favorite bit is probably the front and back deck, just with the snow on it. Like especially across the jerry cans. Don't know why, but it's just satisfying. And across the
It
tow
is.
cable.
That's bloody good, man.
Yeah.
It definitely, it definitely looks good on the shelf. Like even just the shape of the broom bar, anyway, with the white, just it stands out amongst everything else, and it's just got this really cool, like mean look to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a cool. It's a cool looking self-propelled gun.
Well, I think you did it justice.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And on that note, Callum, I think that was all the submissions we had to show.
Yep. That is the
all
Battle
right.
of the Bulge group build over officially.
Well,
Ta-da!
thank you
Ta-da.
so much to everyone who participated, including those who decided to submit their work for judging and those who just showed it off on the server. I'm equally glad to have all of you participating and showing the amazing work you did.
So, with the conclusion of one group build, there must be another to fill its place.
Yes.
Garrison,
Dun, dun,
Hell
dun.
yeah.
fill us in.
All right. So this is the Micro Machines podcast presents the Cold War group build, running from February 1st, 2023 to June 1st, 2023. All information about this group build will be posted in our Discord server. Contact any of our social medias to get a linked invite to participate. A tutorial video on how to get and use Discord can be provided if needed. Just ask. So basically, we're kind of trying to think of a good, fun, exciting group build that can pull a lot of different areas from, instead of going like like the Battle of the Bulge or Vietnam or whatever. We decided with this. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and read the rules to you guys. So there's 8 rules as of right now. To qualify as the Cold War, let's see here. All right, yeah. So to qualify as a Cold War, your submission must have been used any time during March 12th, 1947 to December 26th, 1991. That is when the Cold War took place. The topic doesn't matter as long as it was an active conflict or scenario during that time period. Rule 2, you're welcome to build anything from figures, standalone vehicles, vignettes, or dioramas. Rule 3, if you just want to submit for fun, you're more than welcome to make a what-if scenario regarding the Cold War. For example, if you've seen the movie Red Dawn, something like the Wolverines, or from the Fulda Gap collapse, things like that. Now, for rules for judging, they'll be the same as our last group build, the one we just judged. They will not be based off IPMS or APMS rules. If you want your build to be for competition, it must be historically accurate and not a what-if scenario. For competition, it must be started from step 1 with proof. So basically showing us pictures of the kit and the sprues, kind of showing us what you started with, and then showing, obviously the finished pictures after, kind of seeing a before and after. That way, once we post it for judging, everyone can kind of see where you started and where you're at now. Let's see. 7 is, if you want your build for competition, we require 10 detailed pictures in order to judge thoroughly. And then all submissions must be in by 11:59 p.m. June 1st, 2023, Central Standard Time. So that's Central Standard Time in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. If you don't know that time, just Google it for your time zone. All right, so for that group build, we're going to have prizes as well. First place prize is the TACOM 1:35 scale Russian medium tank T-55A 3-in-1.
Ooh.
Beautiful kit.
A very sought after kit, in my opinion. I would love to get my grubby little hands on this and just go to town. So that's first place. Second place will be the Tamiya 1:35 scale U.S. Infantry Scout set that came out in 2022. A lot of good reviews on it. It's also fairly sought after. And then third place will be a choice of 50 resin printed spent rounds, anywhere from 100 millimeter, 25 millimeter, or 7.62, and 4 custom resin printed Canadian infantrymen, either in 72 scale, 48 scale, or 35th scale.
Some good prizes.
Yes, indeed.
And we will see you all on February 1st at the Fulda Gap.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Not
God,
again.
get ready. We're going in the mobile recording studio.
But yeah,
Gunner Heat PC starts typing in chat.
Yep. But
A hot pocket.
if you want to get involved with the group build, we'll be providing links in description for the Discord or our own socials. You can, if you're not used to Discord, we have a Facebook page. You can join and message us there, or message any of our individual socials, whatever you want. We're going to provide all of that down in the description. So if you have any questions or you want to join or anything like that, just let us know.
Awesome. Well, that was an episode.
Yeah.
It was
Hell yeah,
Nice
it
and
was.
It sure was.
podcast quickie.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
No, that's what Dennis just had. Anyway.
You edit that out. You edit that out.
That was foul.
That was without warning. Oh.
Okay, then. Let's end this.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for watching and listening to the Micro Machines podcast. We will return next week with our episode on the USS Seawolf.
Whoop,
Bye,
whoop.
everyone.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.
Okay, see ya.
See ya.